It was just announced that Steven Universe is having a spin-off of Lars called Lars of the Stars, and I'm happy to see it. Lars is one of the characters from the show that I felt had the biggest character development and change as the show went on. If anyone needed a spin-off, it was him, which is why he ended up being one of my favorite characters as the show went on. For a while, he was your average aimless teen in a cartoon where he was kinda mean and wanted to be a cool guy really badly. And under that, he was a guy with low self-esteem and some insecurities. He's failing his classes and doesn't like showing up to work, and that stems from him feeling like he doesn't have a purpose in life and feeling like he isn't able to do anything. That is until season 5 where Lars along with Steven are kidnapped and taken to homeworld. There they try to escape back to Earth while being chased by shattering robonoids, and eventually it culminates in Lars becoming more courageous and fighting off the robonoids as he's the only one without a gem, and thus can't be scanned. He does put in some work, but one explodes while he's on top of it and it knocks him out. And did I say knock him out? I mean, he died from that impact. It's pretty surprising, but this is still a kid's show, so he gets brought back almost instantly thanks to Steven's powers. It was still shocking at least, and now he's come back all pink like Lion and has the powers of Lion too. So that's what happened to Lion? Anyway, with those powers, Steven manages to go back to Earth, leaving Lars behind as he can't teleport himself out. What follows is Lars becoming a space pirate, the confident, strategic captain of the Off-Colors as they look for a way back to Earth. And what he does is really touching to see Lars and Sadie reunite, visually showing what the two have been through in this last season. Lars still has hints of his old traits, like when he was jealous that Sadie was hanging out with the cool kids, but he still is someone who's grown a lot. And while Sadie and Lars don't end up together, that makes sense too. The two aren't what they were anymore and naturally would drift apart. Though Lars still loves Sadie, he loves the Off-Colors in space too, a place he ultimately decides to explore. Lars was a fun character to watch develop, and I can't wait to see what he does and what he's like in a new spinoff.